So I have the 3 blocks, and one of them is already spoken for, and the other 2 I made for mine. They're all 3 identical, and I'm just posting a video because I've had people ask, and yeah, if you want to buy one, you can. So let's go over real quick. You have the 5S block. That's a square boss plug, right? Because this block's like 4 pounds heavier. Even though it's a 98 plus Camry block, there's 2 different versions, and this is the stronger one. It's been decked and O-ringed, DP pistons with a lengthened rod. It's 4 millimeters longer than a stock rod for better rod ratio. It's been bored and honed to 87.25 millimeter with a torque plate, which I don't know how many people care about that, but I do. So I like having it with a torque plate. I've let's go to this one. In the back, oh, this is the front, sorry, right here. I've already ground it for a transfer case and all-wheel drive car and drilled and tapped these 4 holes. You'll have to, if it's an MR2, you would have to drill and tap these 2 holes, but that's no big deal. Then, like I said, this is an O-ring to help with head gasket sealing. It's half filled. So, with this one, you can see the filling and how it's on an angle, so it lets the water enter through the water pump here. Then on the bottom we have DP. They're X rods, just kind of like an I-beam, H-beam combo, but more I-beam, and they're rated for something like 350 horsepower per cylinder or something ridiculous. I have the DP main studs, which are like L19 from ARP, so they're stronger than the ARP main studs, so it's like way overkill. Then on the pistons, I have the wrist pin moved up, so it has buttons on the side in order to get the longest rod possible. The wrist pin is a 6 millimeter or 0.235 inch wall wrist pin, so it's really thick, and it's made out of C350 metal, which you've probably heard of tool steel pins, or like ATS uses the HD version pin upgrade, which is just a thicker tool steel. Well, this is even stronger than tool steel. And I have the pins DLC coated. It's called diamond like carbon for galling. So it's like, usually people that have this size and metal wrist pin with the DLC coating are going for like 1600 wheel horsepower on a 4-cylinder. So it's plenty. And then the crank I had drilled for 3S rod bolts, or I mean crank bolts or whatever, and it comes with ARP flywheel bolts, so you can have those. And then I also, on the block, it's been drilled here with a NPT, and here for breathers you can add for crankcase pressure if there's ever an issue. So yeah, I mean, it's been POR 15, the engine block. It's POR 15, POR 15. So this stuff is like, you can spill oil on it, lay a whole entire, like multiple cans of brake clean and wipe it, and it never comes off. This stuff's great. So it's really good. This is exactly like I said, I'm gonna do one in mine, and then one's for another guy, and then I had a backup, if someone wants to buy the backup. In fact, now that it's winter, if someone buys my backup and someone wants this one, I'd sell it and then do 2 new ones during the winter time here.